For those of you who are going to watch this later, this was a live. I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA, and the topic is, what are your dreams? This was a live. I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA, especially those dreams about money. But the dreams could be different, actually. Although most of the time they're connected to money, but they could be your health. It could be maybe relationship. You want to find a wife, a husband. I don't know. But what is that? What is the dream? And why are you not getting to it? Do you know it's possible? We stopped believing. We stopped believing. Welcome, welcome, all of you in the chat. I'm about to talk to you, but let me first introduce the topic. The topic is the Wesley Virgin's Genie script. And you know why I talk about it a lot? Because before, some of you who have watched me for a long time, I've been here for years. By the way, I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. I'm a business owner, I'm an affiliate marketer, I'm a YouTuber, I'm all those things. And I've been here for 4 years talking about affiliate marketing and making money and all that. But there is a topic that's so important, more important than your degree. Because we have to know how the subconscious mind works. We have to know that what you think is actually what happens in your life. Did you know that? The thoughts become real things. So before you do something, you have to think about it. Now, if those thoughts are not good, what you do is not good. So for me, my weakness has been, and I mentioned it here, not dreaming big enough. Okay? Not dreaming big enough. I used to come here showing you vision boards. I put my vision boards and I tick them off. I achieved this, I achieved that, but they were small things. So I keep saying, how come I don't know how to dream big? Until, because I learned the topics, I am affirmations. I've been, Janet, you've been hearing me teaching. But the dream big thing, I see people doing big things. I don't know how do they even dream that? Guess what? I got the Genie script. And it woke up the giant in me. Because the Genie script, he's talking about your dream, your desire, what you want. And then you get thinking. You think about those things you used to want a long time ago. Like a long time ago, you had this dream. What happened? Remember when you were in school? When you went to school every single day, you keep going, keep going. What was your dream? Then what happened? Do you know what happened? It's because of the subconscious mind. Remember that's the thing about the thoughts and the things you're having. Something starts interrupting the thoughts. So, for example, if you are a young mother, like it so happened that you had a baby, if your dream was to be a doctor, whatever it was, it changes now. Now you're thinking, now I'm just a mother, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. When you used to look beautiful, great, now you have a baby, you are all this, you don't even look good anymore. Okay, at least you don't think you look good anymore. You look at yourself, oh my goodness. Like these limiting beliefs start coming and you believe you're not good enough anymore. All those things you are thinking about doing before, now all you think about is taking care of your baby and food and where the money going to come from. You start dreaming small. You just think about daily. What's going to happen tomorrow? The big dreams are dead. Like something comes and interrupts your life. But then some things, this subconscious mind we're talking about, when you are young, like you're still young, some things happen to you that interrupt your thoughts so early in life that you don't never even, like for example, if someone said, and you're young, you're like 8 years, 7 years, 6 years, and someone says you're stupid, you're dumb. Like the first day you go to class, the kids are teasing you, you are dumb, you are stupid, and the teacher is saying you are dumb, you never understand these things. Then soon you take a bad report card home, your mom says you are dumb, you're stupid, your dad's, they all now start believing it. You start believing that these things, I don't know how to do them. Guess what? You believe that for a long, long time. So you go to school, you say, me, I'll never do mathematics. And you believed it. But who says it's true? It's not true. So it's called the subconscious mind picked up that, and they're called limiting beliefs. You believe you can't do some things. Yet, Actually, you can do those things. But because you believed it, up to now, you are 30 years, you are 40 years, you still believe it. That you can't do this, I can't do that, yet you could. So, the message I have for you today is, like I'm believing now, that I can dream big. Remember, I just told you I found the Genie script. It's called Wesley Virgin, created the Genie script. He called this the 20-word Genie script. And it changes the way, once you listen to him explaining what his life was and how it changed, now start believing too. And then he starts showing you what you have to do to start believing again, the way you used to believe, or the way you never even believed before. Like that young child who was told very, very early in life that they'll never amount to anything, they never believed at all. So they are going to start believing that maybe I can do something. Because from believing, that's when you take action. I've been around here for years. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to, how many people I've impacted already. Because if they didn't have a YouTube channel and they came and started it, I feel like it's my impact because they recorded the first video and posted it. But guess what? It happens for 1 week, and the second week, and the third week, fourth week. The first week, you don't see them anymore. So what's that? Those beliefs, oh, that's not for me. YouTube is not for me. It's for those people. Those things start coming, and then you lose the belief that you can also make an impact. So you have to keep going. We need to believe to bring the belief back. So I want to talk to you about this Genie script and what's inside there that's going to help you. It has helped me already because, let me give you an example. When I came on YouTube, mostly I was talking about make money online. Mostly people from UAE, especially Ugandans who had gone to UAE, were like contacting me here. I was teaching them small. Then when I went to TikTok recently, I say how I went to find people who are in Saudi Arabia to say, please come, the Kadamas, come learn. Still, I was thinking about Uganda and people in UAE and in Saudi Arabia. That's small thinking. Now, because of thank you. So because of the thinking now that I got to this Genie script, I'm starting to think big. Guess what? Some of you who have seen me, I've opened up an account. I call it Make Money from Africa. I'm not saying make money from Uganda anymore. That's me thinking bigger, right? Africa. I'm inviting all of Africa. And then I have another account that I say affiliate marketing the whole world. I'm sharing with everyone. You see what I mean? I'm trying to open up bigger to believe that actually bigger things can happen. Like when I was here, I would come live on Friday. I said, why not? Why not go another time? See, now I showed up at a different time. So things are changing. Things are changing for me. I'm still in the Genie script. I'm still learning. This is what you learn. Number one, you're going to learn to believe in yourself. There's something called self-image. Self-image, these things are not new to me. I've been watching, I've been buying courses, I know. But he did it in a way that, now you believe it more. Self-image is what you believe you deserve. Okay? So inside there, Janet, are you in the chat? By the way, let me welcome my people now. Let me welcome before I continue. Welcome, Janet. Welcome, Magala Robert. Welcome. Well, Magala Robert. Robert Magala and Magala Robert, those are two different people. How about Kalibala? Welcome, Saida. Welcome, Athman, Swasha. You still do that name, Swasha. I gave you number 7. I know you. You are number 7 from TikTok. So welcome. Oh, thank you. So Janet, remember what Wesley says? He says, get that paycheck. I wish I had the paycheck right here to show you. He said, get that paycheck. Remember I was talking about self-image? Self-image means what you deserve, what you believe you deserve. Like you could be doing a big job. Me, I'm a business owner. Business owners can be mean people. They don't pay employees what they deserve, okay? Now they could be paying you, like here in America, McDonald's, okay, what, $7 an hour, whatever an hour. The money they pay you is not even enough to put gas in your car right now. Drive your car. Not enough. Now when you go, they say, oh, we're going to increase you, we're going to take you from 7 to 7.50. Now you are so happy because they added there 50 cents. It's too small still. You see what I mean? But because of your self-image, you don't know what you deserve. So Wesley says, the next time you get that paycheck, take it, I think I'm going to fold this one, and make it a check. He says, hold it like this, and say, is this all I'm worth? Is this all I'm worth? Like, is this really what I'm worth? You know, there are some jobs that you do, and when you do them, you can't do anything else. I remember my daughter when she finished college, and before she got the real job, you know when real job means full-time job. When she was doing this job at Burlington, they were like, the truck would bring things in the night, right? It's clothing. And their job was to sort the clothing, put labels, put in the hangers, knowing that this one for women, this for men, this for children, right? But she was talking about how they had these large containers. So they bring everything and drop it in the containers. And their job was to bend and pick out something and know where it goes and put a label and categorize and put it up. But the thing that was happening in that store, they'll do that. I know she used to work nights. They'll do that the whole night. They give them like a little break, 30 minutes, and the cloth will be down. So like to pick it up, you'd have to bend. Now that bending was killing them. I'd go at that time, she didn't have a car, I'd go pick her up, she was like a different person. So overworked, and they were bending. So I said, why are they making you bend? Why don't they make it like up here, where you could just stand straight? They were bending, and they couldn't talk about it. I said, for me, that's why I can't even work for anyone. I would be like Wesley, I can't work for anyone. Why would you make me bend? I feel like I'm dying over here, but I can't even complain. What's that? Making people like slaves? So it was horrible. And guess what? Then people will quit. She said, some people can't work even a week, they'll leave. And when people quit, they make them work more hours. They said, now we need you even tomorrow. You had a day off, you don't have it. Now you come even tomorrow. People were saying no. So some of them were mothers. My daughter was just young. Some people were mothers. They said, I can't even have time for my children. I feel sick with this job. So now those are the people Wesley is talking about. The next time you get the paycheck, do this. Look at the amount on that check. You worked for them for 2 weeks, 2 straight weeks. You come home, you're like dead. You can't even walk. And you keep going. You keep going, and then they send you whatever much it is. And you know that amount is not even enough to pay your rent. The amount you made for 2 weeks is not enough to pay your rent. So he's saying, say, I'm done. That's not what I'm worth. Because maybe you're a husband, you are a wife, you are a mother, you can't do anything else. All you do is think about work and you're tired. He said no. And I'm saying no with him. I'm saying no with him. No. No. Is this what I'm worth? Get mad, okay? Okay, my guy Robert is asking Janet, which country are you watching from? So be mad and do what Robert says, or what he says over here in this other one. Because this one teaches you the basics of money management and an asset and all that. But here, that's when he's saying, move yourself from being an employee to this side, business owner, investor. Yeah, but you can start with being self-employed, small, and then you move that way. That's where financial freedom is. Now, do you know that when you work those kind of jobs, your brain is not even thinking? You are not thinking anymore. Like you change. You are so tired. So, the Genie script is going to teach you clarity. Clarity of what you really want. Okay? What do you really want? So, what you want is not, don't say, I want more money. No, that's not a good answer. I want more money is not a good answer. How much do you really want? And to make it better, now see, I mixed up, I learned these things from different sources. So after you say, okay, if you're new, let me ask you, how much do you want? How much do you want to make a month? But please don't over-exaggerate, because some people, there is something called, because we say a goal is SMART, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But when you say achievable, achievable. So I want achievable. So how much, let me ask you in the chat, how much would make you happy if you made it every month? Use your amounts and tell me the country. If you're in Uganda, say so many in shillings, so much in shillings. If you're in USA, tell me so much in dollars so we can see. How much would make you happy? But remember, it's achievable. Because there is something called, okay, you have to be able to conceive it. So if you say that, okay, I want to have, if you're in Uganda, and right now you're making maybe 200,000 a month. So if I say how much do you want, and you say, I want to make 10 million a month. No, that's not achievable. Not right now, right? Okay, 1 M, Uganda shillings. Okay, that's achievable. That's achievable. That's achievable, and also conceive it. When they say, can you conceive it? Because it's all created in your mind. So can your mind conceive making 1 million Uganda shillings? I said that's doable, because that's $300. That's less than $300. That's achievable. But that's when I come in and I say, you know what? Because in Uganda, they're not going to pay you 1 million Uganda shillings only if you have like a big job and working in this company. So, but if you create something, I don't have my calculator here. I have it. Let me show you. There are so many ways to get to $300, 1 million Uganda shillings. Because 1 million, let me give you how much it is in dollars. Let's take a moment with that. 1 million, right now, if I use the lowest exchange rate, is about $275, okay? 275 USA dollars, which means divided by 30, the same as making like $9 every day, 9 something every day. Can you imagine if you're doing affiliate marketing and you have something you're promoting and then you can make $10 a day? $10 conversion is what you are looking for. Do you see the answer, Judith? 10. That's doable. Your goal will be find 10 in TikTok, 10 in YouTube, 10 in Facebook, 10 in social media. Your goal is achieved already. You can as well write it down. You say, I'm happy and grateful and making one. Let me give you this statement. Write it down. I'm happy and grateful. That's for you. This is what I'm saying. Write it down. It's for you, Judith. I'm happy and grateful now. Wesley teaches the most important word to use is now. Because the brain, remember, everything starts with the brain. So the brain thinks about the moment, now. That's all it knows. It doesn't know about the future, it doesn't know about the history. It just knows about now. So when you say, I have it now, it's going to start looking it for you. And that's called the subconscious mind. These are experts teaching things. So when you write it, say, I'm happy and grateful now. That's for you, Judith. Anyone else can copy that? That I'm happy and grateful now that I'm making, like you made it already. Don't say I'll make. Don't say I want to make. Say I'm making. I'm happy and grateful now that I'm making 1 million Uganda shillings. And for my other training, I'll say that they say adding why. Adding why? Because adding the real, what this does to you. And do you know why that is important? Because the thoughts and the feelings create what you want. So we are trying to get to the feeling. So you want 1 million, right? When you say that I'm happy and grateful, I'm making 1 million Uganda shillings. To get to the real feeling of feeling good, so you can get it faster, what are you doing with the 1 million? Break it down. Let me tell you, these things work. Put a million down, Judith, and break it down. So what are you doing with 1 million? I'm paying my rent, my children's school fees is paid, I'm saving so much, I'm helping my parents, I'm doing all, I'm starting to deposit on a plot. I'm like, it's already done. Because that's how you get the feeling. Once you start seeing those things that's already done, you feel good. Oh, I have savings. Oh, I can do that too. So that feeling is what's going to connect you to the. Maybe you're going to meet people like me, and I start showing you these tricks. You start connecting with the people. It's magic. It's like magic, I'm telling you. Because when I started saying I want to do big things, that's when somehow I followed someone with 1 million followers on TikTok. Then I started seeing what they do. But for me, I like to get out my card, like someone said, get out your card. Always. When there's something that needs to be paid for and you have the money, pay for it. Because we get access to those people. So she was selling some kind of thing on her program. And she was creating a Facebook group. She had a Facebook group, private. So I paid. Was it like $27? I paid. And I was close to her. Because she saying how she posts, how many posts a day, how many. So now I know that for you to get to those numbers, you have to be posting a lot. So you see me, I think some of you get tired of my posts. I'm not sharing anymore sometimes. You post and post and post. When you are here on TikTok, on YouTube, you go live, you post videos, you post shorts. That's how you grow. Now I like that. Then the same person actually, and then on TikTok, when I started getting this Genie script, like I started opening up my brain, that's when TikTok sent me something. You know, after I lost the other big account, I had another one. It had just 1,000 followers. And TikTok sent me an ad. Could create an ad for you, for what? Amazon? I said, what? These things are happening? Like things start showing up in your life. I asked to prepare an ad, as some of you saw it. And I was in a competition with people who have 1 million followers, 2 million followers on TikTok. I said, why would TikTok send me this? It was fine. So I learned how to create these things in green screen because that's what the ad was. And I competed a little bit. They said you didn't qualify. Of course I didn't qualify. They didn't take my ad because I had like 1,000 followers. But something showed up and I learned from it. So things start showing up in your life. Okay? Did you get something from that? Okay, if you need 200 million shillings, it depends how much you're making today. Remember I said there is something called self-image. Are you worth that? Because for you to make 2 million Uganda shillings, you have to be, maybe you have a degree, you are working for someone and they pay you that. If not, you have to be owning a business. You have to be owning your own thing. Like how I called you to come work online. Because 2 million shillings is going to be double what I gave to Judith. No. Yeah. Of course it's real. Amazon, why would not be real? I don't talk about Amazon. Do you know why? The commissions are small and you have to go through an approvals process. I'm an affiliate. They call them associates. They call it associates. It's called Associates Central. I do affiliate. They're not called affiliates. They're called associates. And I don't talk about Amazon because they have rules. You have to have a website. Or if you don't have a website, you have to have a YouTube channel. So they don't approve you everyone. But it gives small solutions, small commissions. So I wouldn't advise it for you, and especially if you're not in America. I would say no. Because if you have like very many people following you and they all have credit cards, because anyone who's going to buy from Amazon will have like a credit card. So if you have followers who don't have credit card, I said no. And I said, you do this program. That's why I created this account. The one I said this is for Africa. Over there, I'll be sharing things that are going to help you in Africa. Some things will not help you in Africa because you're dealing with people without bank accounts. You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's for real. I don't know. People keep asking me, is this for real? Why is it not for real? Why don't you believe it's for real? The things are for real. Okay? They work. But not all of them. And also the reason why I don't recommend Amazon, it expires. So like the programs that I do, once you get a link, it's a link for you can promote it forever. But like if someone clicks on it, if you set up affiliate marketing the right way, Judith, affiliate marketing has levels. So if you do it the right way, that means you are capturing people's emails, you are sending them there. So there are these programs that once someone clicks your link and gets there, no one else will, even if they click another link, it will not be recognized. You are the first person who sent them to the program. So those are the kind of things we want for long term. Now, Amazon.com, I think, gives like 48 hours or 24 hours. It's short. The cookie, they call them cookie, it's very short. So the person is sent there, they have to buy immediately. The only good thing, if they buy other things too, they're all counted as your orders. But it expires. So I don't like things that expire that fast. You get it? Okay, anyone who hasn't, no, I didn't finish by the way. I was talking about the Genie script. It's going to help you be clear of what you want. Now we just discovered some people want to make $2 million, another want to work to make $1 million. Uganda shillings. That's easy for 1 million. Because I just said $10 a day. And that's very doable. Online though. I'm not saying local. If you're doing a local, let me show you. If you want a million Uganda shillings and you are local, that means find something where you can make 33,000 Uganda shillings every day. Some small thing that you sell every day and make 33,000. You just go to your million. The one who wants 2 million, how about you double that? 66,000 and every day. Okay, but there's no break. I'm assuming 30 days. You know, for us, we don't have a break. For me, my things are 24/7. They work all the time. I don't count 5 days. The other thing you're going to get, clarity, like what you really want, and then focus. Because he's going to teach you, in fact, do you know why I like him a lot? When he's saying your brain is scattered, your brain, cluttered, too much thoughts. You take a minute, just 1 minute, when you later, you do a test on yourself. You take like a minute and see how many things you think about. In just 1 minute, you think about this, and then that, and that, and that, and that, and that, like so much. So, the other thing that goes with thinking so much is doing too much. Like with these phones, when you have a phone, you are from here to that, to that, to that, to that, then an email comes in, a text comes in, and then you call, and then, like, you no break. So that's not good for you because you cannot focus on your 1 million. You remember the 1 million? You can't focus on it. If you're always calling someone, texting someone, you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you're on nope. You have to learn to focus your mind, to have some time to relax it, to rest it. That's why you see them have meditation. Meditation in the morning, meditation in the evening, so that you can focus. But if the only time you rest is when you're very, very tired, you just fall off. Maybe watching TV, you fall off. That's not good for you. You have to learn to focus. Let me see. Yeah. So let's see. The other focus. So I'm gonna show you how to focus. Then that thing that I explained, feeling it, you learn to connect what you're thinking with how it makes you feel. Thinking, you know, he has these things that he does. I think it was the first time I've ever felt like that. He can take you, it's like you get to a moment, there are things you listen to him as he's speaking, right? And you get to a time when you're not thinking, when there are no thoughts at all. It's very interesting. Where you don't have any, he called this a trance. He called this a trance. Like a trance is like when you are watching like a movie, like a very good movie, and your mind is on that, and you're not thinking about anything else. So that's a trance he wants to teach you to learn to do. Because once he gets you in the trance, then he makes you focus on the thing that you want. He first puts you in the trance. So you don't have to think about anything else, except like the mind is blank. Now, he makes you focus on what you want. And is that fun? Yes, I think it's cool. If you can do it, he wants you to do it every day. Every day. And then the other thing, the believing part, that one, I don't know. That one is hard. To believe that you can do it. To believe that you can also do it. What about all those people? You think about it. Now it's me talking. Everyone you see was a baby at some point. A baby, right? They were born, they were babies. They didn't know anything. So how come some are doing these great things and some are not? What's that? And sometimes it's nothing to do with, I was born in a poor family or I was born in wherever. Those are called limiting beliefs. Because there are people who came from that same environment who went and did great things. Now let me brag a little bit. You know, when I was in Uganda, I tell the story growing up. I'm 56 years, so I did my senior 4 and 6 from Kako secondary school. Like at that time, even now, I don't think the standards changed. It was bad standard. Bad standard. So we never took people to university. They never, and actually HSC started when I was there. When S4, they started S5, S6. So maybe the third year of doing S6. And then the war came, 7, and they blocked off Kampala. We're over there stuck. And in fact, our school was made a barracks. It was crazy. So, I'm talking about believing. If you didn't believe you could pass S6, you just give up. Because everything was bad. We don't have teachers. Our school has been closed. They blocked us off. What are we going to do? But because I believed, I said, you know what? I said, okay, Mr. Kalibara Hubbard, that greeting is later. You ask them when they're coming from later. Sorry, at the beginning, before I come. Now it's late. The chat is over. I opened the chat, now it's over. He's chatting. Now we are listening, okay? So I was talking about believing in yourself. I believed that I could pass at least one subject that had a teacher. We only had one subject because I was doing economics, I was doing literature, I was doing geography, but there was one teacher who was consistent, that was economics. So I said, at least I have some notes on economics. I could go borrow some books. You know, the war was going on, the school is closed. I would walk miles to borrow a book. I said, let me focus on this. I still believe I could pass, even with the schools closed. Kampala is going on. For us, nothing is happening. Guess what? When the results came, I had an N economics, and I was the only girl who came from that school to go to Makerere University. And at that time, Makerere was free. Did you know that? It was the only university in Uganda when I went to university. Forget about what you see now. It was the only university in Uganda because the Islamic University in Uganda came later. In fact, when we were about to finish Makerere, that's when they said we were introducing a university and all that. And then they changed everything. They said now you have to pay to come to Makerere. We went there for free. There's a second girl who came from my school, from Kako, was actually my friend, but she was doing 4 credits, so 4 subjects. So for her, she had fine art. That's how she was able to come too. So 2 girls, and there were, I think, 5 boys. Because I believe, I know there was going on, I know these things are happening, but I believe I can do something. And I picked one subject to get me to the top. Okay, I did. The other one, I got the C somewhere in literature, I did. But A is what pushed me to the front, okay? Now, believe it. And I had no example. No one was talking to me. No one said, oh, read more. No, I just decided because I knew. I think that's why I'm very passionate about education. When you see me here, it can change your life, okay? I believe that if you learn something you didn't know, and now education is free right here on YouTube. At that time, you couldn't just got it from books or from a teacher, but it's free. Believe that you can do it. If you're around people who say, you can't do it, oh, that's a scam, that's all that. Most people ask me, is that really real? Is that really market is real? Why is it not real? It's the same as a car. When you see agents selling cars, they don't own the cars, but they sell cars. You go, they sell your car, they make a commission. It's the same thing. So it's true, it's real. Although they're scammers, like this scammer who is on TikTok using my name, they can scam you pretending to be someone else, but the real thing is real, is there. So believe in yourself. Be around people who are doing what you want to do, people you can believe, and ask them what you need to do. You can do it. Another one, take action, of course. And I'm closing with that. Take action, because it doesn't matter what Wesley says. If he's giving you this Genie script and you are not doing what he's asking you to do, it won't work, of course. It will not work. So take action. That's why I just created a group I call it Insiders. Sherifa's Insiders. I just created it today. Some of you are in that Insiders. I'm thinking that after you get the Genie script, we could have a time when we go on Zoom. I'll take you on Zoom and say, you know what? Go through your course. Let's do it together. Like if he says 10 minutes of being quiet, okay, let's be quiet together. You get yours, put in your ears. You can put in the ears. Like you are listening and I'm listening, but we're all on Zoom just to motivate you to do it. If you feel that's your weakness, we can have meditation time. We all put in Wesley in our ears. We don't have to talk. Just come together. Let's do it. Who likes that? You don't have. You're not. You see? Oh, Kako second. Yes. I was in Kako second. So you have to take action. It doesn't matter if I invite you right here to come and you don't click or come. It's up to you. I'm here sharing free knowledge. So this Genie script is not just for money. It's for anything you want. It could be health. You could be sick. And then you're going to work on sickness. The whole thing is to do with your thoughts and how you're feeling. It actually does miracles. The people in the hospitals, they talk about positive people. They heal faster. People who believe they'll heal. People who have positive thoughts. So it can help with your thoughts, with your health. It can help with your money. You can become like a millionaire. Yeah. People are talking millions. Did you hear them? Only they're talking Ghana shilling. And it's also relationships. So if you're, whatever you want to attract is people, like a man, a woman, you want to get married, or you want to attract a baby, it also has implicit the law of attraction. It can do all those things. It's about what you want and what you focus on. Remember, you write what you want. It's called the intention. Make it very, very clear. He's going to help you to make it very, very clear. And then you write it down. You read it. You start saying affirmation and all that. And then you have the 20. I don't share the 20-word Genie script because that's why you buy the course, right? It's a statement. She's going to teach you to repeat every single day. So that's it. That's you. I don't remember what I asked when you responded. Judith, when I said that's me, what do you say? You want to be on the Zoom? First get the Genie script. At some point, I'll make all those people who have Genie scripts, I say, come. We'll be on Zoom and do it. Okay? Because we have to change this life. Aren't you tired of poverty? Poverty can kill you, I'm telling you. And when you are poor, you can't even think. Especially when you have children and you don't have food, you don't have money for rent, you don't have money for school fees, you can't think. So let's clear that. Let's work on that. But after I will get the Genie script, then I'll invite you to come learn how to make money online, learn how to make. By then, the Genie script itself, it can make you money. I recorded a video. I'll produce it, maybe to come out tomorrow or the next day. I'll show you how to make money with it. And for the first time, I'm going to do something I don't do. I'm going to share how I made some money with it. Normally, I don't share results, but I'm going to do it just to help you believe. Remember, the believing part, those things really work. Wait, when you watch my video, Judith, you believe it. And you're going to do it just using TikTok and WhatsApp. You won't sell the Genie script you yourself, but before we get to that, make sure you have a bank account. Where is my card? It's fair? The other one fair? I'll call this other one. Okay. I don't want to show you your cards. I'll show you the ones that are expired. Okay, this is a card. I normally hold red. This is green. You need a bank account with a Visa card. Okay? I said Visa because Visa is more international. But it can be MasterCard. It can be American Express. It can be PayPal. It depends where you are. But I said Visa because Visa is everywhere. Okay? Make sure they give you a Visa card. Open the bank account. And then come and get the Genie script. Now, for those of you who want the Genie script, the video, I recorded a whole video about this. It's right there in the description. And once I close this, I'm going to put in the pinned comment. The video where I explain more about the Genie script so you can understand what this is and how you could get it. Okay, I'm done here. Please share this live. Please like it. Let's see. I have a few likes. If you are here and you haven't liked yet, please, ha. Why are you putting ha? Why? Okay, anyone with a question, ask me. I'm about to close it. You know, are you feeling the fire in me? Yes, I'm dreaming big. No small dreams anymore. Africa, let's make money from Africa. If you are planning to come to leave Africa, you don't have to. Just go get a bank account and find me. But we're going to get this Genie script fast because it's going to fire you up. Just listening to me for 5 minutes is not good enough. You're going to have him in your ear all the time. And then it's going to motivate you. And then you see that those dreams that you had when you were young, they're coming back. In fact, at one point, he asks you to think about the best moment you had in your life. Think about that moment. Then you start thinking, oh, those moments. What happened? Okay. Explain the ha. I'm about to get off. Ask me any question. Please like it if you haven't liked it. Click on the like. Let's see if it changes. Click on the like. Please like it. And please share with your friends. Let me share this account as I close. That is Sherifa Money Tips. Sherifa Money Tips is for those of you in Africa. You don't have to be in Africa right now. But if you're connected to Africa, Sherifa Money Tips. That's my TikTok for those in Africa. Please share it. We have to get it to 1,000. You know, when I announced that it's for Africans, people who are not Africans left. I had, I think 1,100 at that time. So when I put a video, I said, this one is for those in Africa. People started leaving because they were following me, but they were not in Africa. So understandable. So right now it had like 939. I need like 61 to get it back to 1,000, so I can come live on that account. So share it, okay? Add a comment from me. Those of you who want the Genie script or want to watch the Genie script video, let me give it to you here. Let me drop the Genie script video. You can go watch that. And the other thing, if you want to be in what I call the insiders, my insiders, you have to know something about affiliate marketing. And this Genie script is going to be a requirement because I'm not going to deal with people with low vibrations. You know, I'm in high vibration right now. High, meaning you believe. But if you are low, you are like this. No. So we have to all go through the Genie script. You know, like in Uganda, when Museveni takes people to Chankwanzi, he's making them change their vibrations. That's why he takes them there. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Add a comment for me. If you watched up to here, kudos to you because it was a long one, but hopefully it was useful. Get the Genie script. Watch my longer video first. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment, but right now it's in the description. I just put it in the chat too. Then you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's going to change your life. Believe me, it's going to. All the dreams are going to come back. Okay? Thank you all so much. Share it. Okay? Bye-bye.